Hello there everybody, this is Tiggy and we are back with a new video. It's been a really long time. I know, I'm sorry. I'll get to the reasoning in a little bit. But anyways, so today we are on the Overcast network. We're gonna be playing a TDM, Team Deathmatch, and we're gonna be playing Wildwood Crevice, which is made by JKR7XX, I believe that's his name. He's a moderator. Alright, so I guess I'll start by explaining why I haven't been uploading. And first of all, I want to apologize. The reasoning is because so many things have happened this past few weeks or a month, I suppose. So basically what happened is I stopped my sport, which was figure skating, unfortunately, because of my injury, and I guess sort of a loss of interest as well to that. But so since I stopped, I was still allowed to go to my old school, which was a sport educated school where, you know, you'd go to school in the morning and train in the afternoon, or vice versa. I don't know. But since it was a French school, it was a lot harder for me to kind of understand and do my exams. I wasn't getting the grades that I was supposed to. But now I'm going to a private school, a private English school, and I really like it. Everybody's super nice. Everybody's so nice and friendly compared to my old school, you know. So everybody's really nice. I'm really happy, but there's a lot of catching up for me to do, especially in science. I think that's the only subject I'm struggling slightly, just because I didn't learn kind of the previous what they learned in the first term. Actually, that's the first term. Yeah, I didn't learn what they learned in the first term, because in the first term I learned about biomes, nature, and the environment, and how like the moon attracts water or something like that. I don't know how to say it like French to English, but that was basically what we were learning. And here right now, like, we're learning about forces, Newton's law, you know, basically a lot more advanced than my old school. Even though I was in high science before, but I still am in high science and math too, if you guys were wondering. But yeah, so that's the only subject I really have to work hard. And plus, that's the subject that I have like basically every day except for one day throughout the schedule. So I really need to concentrate. But once I'm caught up, I'll definitely find time, you know, when I'm used to like this whole scheduling school and stuff. Like, I'll definitely try to upload a lot more, maybe almost daily instead of once a week. I want to kind of progress my commentary let's plays to a new high level. Anyway, so that's basically why. And plus, in the next 2 weeks, we're having our December exam, so no videos probably for the next 2 weeks unless I find something in my old recordings, which I'm pretty sure I will. But just beware if I don't upload something in the next 2 weeks. But after that, the exams, we have our winter break, so expect to have some videos, hopefully, fingers crossed, in that period of time, let's hope. So yeah, just a little notice for you guys. But also, speaking of uploads, I think I'm gonna take a break, or I am gonna take a break from the Exile Survival series, only because I've kind of got a loss of interest from that as well, since I don't know, so I guess survival never really caught my attention as much as PvP, since, you know, PvP you can play like quick matches. Like survival, you have to like kind of come up with ideas, something that will motivate you to play. And not only like building wasn't really motivative, I guess. Also, like, there's not a lot of people who play on the Exile, and I like interacting with others. Like, I kind of understand, like, my understanding of like the Exile survival, since we are a PvP group, like we're Exile was kind of brought up from like our PvP group, Midnight Society, but we didn't label it Midnight Society. We named it Exile, hoping it to be kind of like a survival server, let's play server for YouTubers. But we kind of like spread apart from that, and we're uploading more PvP stuff, which is understandable. Like, I have nothing against it. I'm happy that we're making PvP videos because I love PvP. It's the best. It's like, it's fun. We're all having fun here, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna take a little break from that. but I'll definitely be uploading more Overcast videos. I'll try to upload more. I know you guys have been asking for some more Midnight Society PvP videos, so I'll try to record that and upload more. So hopefully you guys can watch that as well. So I'm gonna keep that in the OCTC series and try to upload a little bit more, like I say all the time. Which also comes to another point, animations. So animations, I'm also taking a small kind of break, because basically the reason why I started animating was I wanted to learn how people, you know, made all these 3D video, not 3D videos, but you know, objects, like unrealistic objects into the real world, kind of like Freddy W and like everybody else who do VFX videos like Final Cut King and VFX Pro and all of them. I wanted to be able to learn how they did it and to do it myself, which I guess I have kind of learned a bit, but it was never really like something I wanted to do that would last for like career, kind of like a career-long thing, you know, kind of like how Slamacal or Guruth or Preston, or he used to go by the Dark Creative, but you know, him, Nate and Blight HD, you know, them, they all like want this to be like, their goal is to make it like a career-long thing. They love it so much. Like me, I love animating, but it's not something I want to do like forever. It's just like a little hobby, something that keeps me entertained and something that I can learn from. So that's basically my reasoning. So but I'm still gonna do a few animations, maybe not as much as before when I started the channel, but since I procrastinate quite a bit actually, so just be aware of that too. But I do have a few projects I'm working with a few other people, so I'll definitely tell you guys when those are uploaded, and those I will obviously work very hard on because I'm working for other people and I'm really excited. So I just beware, I got a few projects coming on, but you know, projects for myself maybe not as much, since I'm not good at coming up with ideas or skits. Like if I was able to come up with skits and ideas, I'd probably be a lot more motivated to animate, but I'm terrible with ideas, so guess not that much anymore. But so yeah, just wanted to tell you guys about that. But I don't know if I have anything else I wanted to say. There's also the Overcast Network tournament, Return of the Hill tournament, that's happening right now, and I'm on Team Orbit, which is consisted of a few Midnight Society guys and RMCT people. So we're not an Midnight Society team, just wanted to make that clear. We're Team Orbit, but there are a few Midnight Society guys. I'm not articulating my words anymore. I guess I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, our team is consisted of Bruno the Miner, he's our leader. Myself, Asta Juki, 32, Dax, Diamond Axe, CC, or Cackling Panda. We have Thungin, Panda or Panda Battalion, Roko Snowcone, also known as Firedar. We have Kristen Noob and Anar, as well as YYY12, like a bunch of numbers. And I think that's all of our team. If I left someone out, I'm really sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's our whole team. I think that was 16 players. I'm pretty sure, but I'm recording all the matches. This time Overcast, they're doing, instead of doing a full day tourney, they're doing it like throughout weekends or weekdays, depending on schedules. You can schedule your matches too and stuff. So currently it's the qualifiers, and then after, like, I don't know how many rounds, but after a certain amount of rounds, I think there's the invitational. So like basically they're going by point system. I'm not quite sure, but that's basically what they're doing. Like if you win a match, you get a point, I believe, or I'm not sure if you get more, but depending on how many matches you win against a team, you get a point. If not, you get 0. So basically this is what I think, like they'll accumulate the points, and the top 16, I think it's top 16 will be invited to the invitational tournament, which is the finals, I suppose, and I think that's gonna be throughout the day. But currently I am recording everything, so I'll upload that probably after the tournament, a couple matches probably, so watch out for that. But I think that's pretty much all I had to talk about for today. I don't think I have anything more, but I'll definitely do more in-game commentary instead of post-game commentary. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys very much for your support. Love you all, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.